This is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We will also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts to tell you the truth with my deck, the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. And as an extended member to my channel, you can get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. This reading will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Aries, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Aries person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe, and I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. Now we'll use the light SEER'S Tarot for the readings part. Okay. When I open your deck here, I see Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So it seems like this person wants to put in work into the relationship to have a better outcome. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have also the Knight of Cups. So another card wants to show itself. Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So it seems like it's disappointment that the relationship has been going in a downward negative spiral that makes this person wants to make this kind of effort to maybe woo you a little bit. Okay. I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have Queen of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So this person has recognized you to be a very empathic and loving person, that you have given a lot of love to them in their life. And they would want to keep that in their life. So they don't want to lose it all. Okay, so therefore they want to make the effort. So, 6 elements, Knight of Pentacles with Knight of Cups. It also adds a little bit trustworthiness to the whole situation, because Knight of Pentacles is someone that puts in effort over a longer period of time. They are not quick, but when they have made progress, they also stick to that progress. So they might be a very loyal person, offering their love for a foreseeable time. Okay, so they're not going to turn their coat after as the wind blows. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Aries viewers. So I want my dear Aries to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So we'll just tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind, and their true thoughts and feelings towards you. This is the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And this is their feelings towards you, and this is what's on their mind. And we have a Queen of Pentacles here, together with the Sun and the Moon and the Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that through some hardship where this person tried to save themselves, they later realized that you were very important to them, and you created some kind of stability or some kind of sense of home for them on this planet Earth. Okay. And this is on their feelings level, and we have an Ace of Cups, so it couldn't be much better there. Before, they probably didn't know how much you meant to them, and they could play a little bit more games, like for example, walking away if they didn't get what they wanted, things like this. But now they are not here to play games, hopefully. Okay, so and this is on their the most likely action, and then King of Pentacles is in reverse for some reason, together with the Star card, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So they're putting a lot up to hope, and it's almost like they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for you to come to them, maybe. They're waiting for you to, like, if you would come, they will put in effort, but maybe they want you to be the one that approaches them. Best to put this straight so it's not ending up reversed later. Okay, so on their fourth level, we have a Queen of Wands. We also had a Queen of Pentacles there and a Queen of Swords. Okay. I think that both of you have acted a little bit stubborn in the relationship. We have seen all the queens. So it's almost like both of you have become more sensitive in the relationship and maybe had some sort of like cat fight. It's when our feelings are hurt rather than when we fight for something we want. It's almost like they don't feel justly treated, or you didn't feel justly treated in the situation. With the Knight of Wands, they might also have had multiple partners. It's not, we have seen all the queens now. The queens usually shows personal growth, that the person is closer to their heart. First, that might make them over dramatic and touchy-feely and feeling like a victim and getting like snarky and I'm never going to forgive you. So we'll see where it goes here. Four of Swords. Okay, so I'm going with what I felt initially, and it's that what happened that made them kind of miss you was some kind of conflict or something where either you or them turned their back towards the other person because they feel, I'm not going to agree with this, I'm not going to let anyone treat me like this, or this is, I'm not going to sink to this level, something like that. And then the person thought that they were maybe able to go out and find a better future for themselves. That, however, didn't happen. Okay, Four of Swords. And then we have a Ten of Pentacles. So whatever conflict was here was probably coming from a place of not being able to communicate oneself properly. Like this person, you weren't able to communicate, the other person wasn't able to communicate themselves properly and get the support that they needed for their divine feminine inner to bloom. So we got a little bit revengeful or vindictive and wanted to leave the person behind, cut all cords and forget about them. That, however, wasn't really possible, and so even if this person had that agenda, it ends up with them feeling like here is the fall, being like stubborn and all that, and I don't want to be mistreated, this person is not going to get the chance to hurt me. And then we got hurt by leaving the person instead and realizing that they are our home. The Sun, 19, and we have the Ten of Pentacles as well, 19, 1 plus 9, 10. We don't always know how much a person is worth until we don't have them in our life anymore. Then we might realize this. So it seems like this person have realized or will realize soon that they consider you to be home. Okay. And here we have on the heart level, we can see that the heart is protecting themselves, trying to survive on their own. It's much this energy. I don't need you. I can do well on my own. I don't have to have you in my life. And then we have Four of Wands. So Four of Wands together with Two of Swords. So still having a very strong bond to this person, to you probably, and this is about their feelings for you. So having a strong bond to you still, trying to fight that bond or trying to not feel it, but always when something is happening in their life, they would want to come and run and tell you. You are their person. So this makes them entangled. They feel it's hard for them to move on without you. Two of Swords, Four of Swords. So they're a little bit stuck here. Their mind wants to, take revenge on you and say no. Their heart wants to protect itself, but then it's unable to go through with this. It's not possible for them to go through with this. They still have loyalty towards you. And now they miss you on top of that. So I'm not seeing much action from this person, more than how they are trying to move away from you and trying to cut cords with you. But I'm also seeing them not being successful with that because they love you. So they're still, like, both their heart and mind are still loyal. They're thinking of you, and they are almost planning for a future with you. And that makes them upset because probably because they had this fallout. And they don't want to be the first to reconcile the situation. Okay, so this is their most likely action. And we have the High Priestess, which is not much action at all. It's more like sitting and waiting for divine direction. What am I supposed to do in this situation? And holding oneself in high esteem, not degrading oneself or wanting to take false compromises. And it's very fiery here, and this is Pisces. So maybe this is you that didn't want this, and that might have upset this person because they can have taken you for granted before. So that was made them act cold towards you. When you put a boundary, they put a boundary too probably, and they just say, okay, so that's it. But that's not how they really feel, They should have fought for you here, is my sense. They should have done that, but they were too prideful, or they felt unjustly treated. Queen of Swords is very keen with justice, and also she might, or he or she, this can be either he or she, might have felt like first you loved them and then you betrayed them by not loving them anymore. But I don't think it was in that way. I think you started to respect yourself in a new way, so you had other demands on the people in your surrounding. Here we have the Magician, which is a little bit of an antidote to the Two of Swords, but we'll see where it goes because we have Knight of Wands here. So they might ignore you and try to fix something for themselves here. Six of Wands. Two of Pentacles. I'm seeing them wanting to win here. So they would very much like you to reach out. And it almost seems like they're trying to make that happen through some kind of manipulation. Maybe showing their success on social media, or something like small fish hooks to hook you in, or like take you in. So Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. This person doesn't have ill will. It's just that they don't want to lower themselves to be the one reaching out. So there might be an issue of this person wanting to stay a little bit on their high ground and not like they want to be celebrated, and maybe they refuse to celebrate you. This is both, these cards are Leo, but this is in Jupiter and this is in Mars. So this person, I don't think they want to acknowledge that this new self-respect of yours. So they don't want to like go down on their knees and beg you to come back. They would just want you to come back, and they could continue where they were with you. But I think they would put more serious effort into the relationship now. I can see that that's their plan. If you would reach out, and because they refused to, then they would win, because you sought them out. They didn't seek you out. They would win, and then they would make more effort into the relationship. I'm not saying that this is what you should do. I'm just reading what this person wants. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So I'm a little bit, this person doesn't want to face the fact that we can't always win. We need to admit defeat sometimes and not always be on elevated ground. And we need to humble ourselves or show vulnerability and take a chance. And I think this person is a little bit too scared to do that, which is going to come back later and hit both of you in the face. So I don't think this is the right time to reconcile with this person if you are estranged, because frankly, they are not ready. They're still acting immature and not wanting to share. I would want this person to, want you to feel good, want you to feel in self-respect, want to elevate you and not always be elevated themselves, want to protect you, want you to feel understood and, validate your feelings, things like this. And they want you and they feel very connected to you, but they don't want to validate you. They want to be validated. So that's the hiccup here. Okay, so I will take from Brutally Honest what they would want to say to you. Someone will always get hurt. They're making that very very clear that they don't want them to be the person that's getting hurt. I don't feel worthy of love. Yes, that's what we can see here. So they are going to have to face those emotions. In other case, they will act very immature like this. And I want to find someone new. Well, probably that was their idea here, to find someone new, to kind of, it should be very easy to move away from you, forget you, put you on the back burner. But then we can see that their heart is very loyal and they still want you. So I think their plan is to find someone new, but you are the one standing in front of them, both in their mind and in their heart. So I don't think they are able to, but they want to. So maybe they are just waiting for these feelings for you to get over with, and so that they can move on and find someone new. So they definitely don't want to be the one coming back and communicating, but they would want to make you come back and communicate with them, because then you could go back into this same old pattern where they didn't have to recognize you and your needs of respect and validation, and just them could be validated. But I see they want to make a great effort. They're just not mature enough to actually be able to follow through on that. So not the best time to reconcile with this person. So I would see what you would want to say. I predicted family issues on our relationship. So you probably use this person as a substitute from someone in your original family, or someone from your past, like your first lover or someone like that. So you use them to take them into your drama and heal your old crap, basically. And we are a bad match, and I don't know about that, but I know that you don't get your needs filled in this relationship, and that kind of makes you a bad match if one person don't want to validate you. How can I ever pay you back? So in some way you feel very connected to this person and you feel very grateful to this person. Maybe they did something out of the ordinary that made your heart become very loyal towards them. But they also provoked you to fight here for your self-respect. So they must have done something that wasn't equally nice. But it seems like you have a very loyal heart towards this person, while they might they have a loyal heart, but they don't want to have a loyal heart. So I don't want you to go soft here and give up your guns, because this person, they kind of need to do that to grow. So it wouldn't be a good idea for the person that feels that they were vulnerable in the relationship, they gave it all. This person shouldn't run after the other person in this time. That's not advised, because then the person don't have to grow. So what does the divine wants to say? Soulmate and unrequited love. It's not unrequited from a heart and mind level. It's just this person is stubborn. They just don't want to. They don't want to sink to that level. They want to have someone that's cheering them on, while they don't have to cheer the other person on. And that's not for an equal relationship. So therefore, it's unrequited love, but it's still like a soulmate, and that might be why you feel such a deep connection with this person. Okay, so we'll see advice for you. Usually, sometimes it comes more like an advice for the other person. So we have cycles. And I'm thinking this person is in a cycle right now where they haven't really come to the end of the cycle and the conclusion. I think it's best to leave them be, to learn from life, and maybe they will be more mature later on, from what we saw in the beginning, that they were ready to work with you and things like that. I think that's the goal. What goes around comes around is the message of the symbol cycles. The moon goes from new to full in cycles that repeat each month. Whatever you are planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around. Like the moon that revolves around the planet, the energy that you express in your next action will orbit around to you. Make sure it's a good one. So it kind of sounds like this person will fall on their own grip. And they have more things to sort out, so they are not ready to be in an equal relationship with you. So I would want to show this from an above perspective so you can see it. And I would also urge you to watch the already posted readings. What do they want to happen between you two, to get more information about this situation, or the love readings for June that will show both of your opinions. You can also watch the true thoughts and feelings from the previous month. And if you would want these readings ahead of time and ads free, you can become an extended member to my channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out to the join button, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And next week I will start with the love readings for July, so I hope I will see you there. And until then, take really good care, and bye bye.